It's the time to get down.
Test you, baby, and people are gonna stress you, baby, and I just only hope and pray you understand. The girl is something special, it's not a question, not just some suggestion, no. That's the reason that I care so much, 'cause girl, you're something special. Not just some suggestion, no. Girl, you're something special. Something special. It's the reason that I care so much. Girl, you're something special. Not just some suggestion, no. Girl, you're something special. It's the reason that I care so much. Girl, you're something special. Something special. Something special. Girl, you're something special. Something special. Something special. Girl, you're something special. Something special. Something special. It's the reason that I care so much. Something special. Girl, you're something special.
It's like sound the body heat doing it to you in your sleep.
Where'd you get that quote from?
I made it up.
Okay. I just figured.
I make up some of them.
I know you do. I know.
The ones that are the least successful,
Yes.
I probably made those up.
Okay.
People don't, by the way, a bit of trivia for everyone to know. The name Pax Stereo was actually created by Victor Allen. Prior to that, I went by WPAX 98.6 body temperature. Yeah, and PAX was the name for the portable. WPAX was our portable DJ company.
Right.
And when we started switching to music production, it was actually Victor Allen who termed the coin PAX Stereo. And at least 2 or 3 times in the 20 years, we've considered changing the name of the company. But somehow we always end up staying with PAX Stereo.
That's right.
Especially now that the term stereo is
like
an old term.
now
it's branded. So.
We accept it.
But there again, I owe that to my buddy, Pax Stereo. And for people who didn't know, my nickname was Pax.
That's right. So it all tied together for a reason.
That's
It
right.
had history to it. Yeah, that you go with that. I was going to say Stanley Stereo, but my name doesn't work that well. It doesn't work. It doesn't come off with the same ring. It's kind of...
Yeah, that one is a little hard.
Yeah, it's a little hard. But you know what? Let me do this because no more delays. I always say that we add a spice of life when we talk about stories and stuff. And there's this relationship that takes place between our guest. And without further ado, I want Xango to kind of give us some of the background and the relationship as it relates to fitness that you have with Gina and Gina with you. Is there encouragement there? Is something that you guys found by having something in common? How did it come that you two are in fitness or consciously in fitness together? Or you're just associated with the same commonality? Who wants to start the story?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I mean, she already worked out, but she was looking for something a little different. And after you tried the rest, then of course you come to the best. So no, I'm just kidding.
You understand? Want results.
So I started just showing her a few different things that she was doing otherwise. That all working out is good. I understand that as long as it's not going to hurt you.
Right.
But if you want to look for a little different results, then. And for Gina, what I saw, she just needed some more symmetry because she's already very powerful. In particular, her thighs is from she's doing squats, like really strong. But to bring in some symmetry, some of the things that I do.
I want to look at some of that.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're not going to sit on that seat. You're going to walk. You're going to bring it up to the front, so we can see exactly. Yeah, there you go. Right in there. That's perfect. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Wow.
Yeah, see, let's try. Should I do some squats first?
Do your guns.
Ooh.
Do your guns.
You know,
Oh,
my
Gina.
arms and my legs they grow the most. So
Girl, that's good. You got some good back.
That's interesting too. I said her thighs when the proper term is her quads.
Yes.
See,
You
right,
go after those muscle
Yeah.
groups, right,
Yeah.
Xango? You kind of
Right.
focus down.
Absolutely. So she's actually one of my celebrity stylists. Being a celebrity fitness trainer, she's one of my celebrity clients. So we were in the park and we were fortunate to be featured in Los Angeles Times.
Wow.
Didn't you contact me about
Yes,
that?
I did.
You
I did. I saw that piece. Thank you, Eugenia.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I ran across it before I even talked to Eugenia. I said, "Oh snap!" But you ain't gonna give us no exercise lessons. Why we ain't getting any love?
You get some love. But y'all ain't finding it, Gina. So
You're
Not
right
quite,
about that one.
not quite, yeah.
You're right.
So they totally featured us, took our picture, and I ran into a couple of ladies that said, "What? I didn't know you trained a doctor." I'm like, "A doctor?" And I started thinking. I had a client who's a doctor in Atlanta,
Right.
but they were referring to Gina as the doctor,
Wow.
and
Wow.
because she's known as the doctor. I'll let her tell you about where that came from.
yes. I was nicknamed the hair doctor because it seems like I can never answer a question just, straight. I always have to get technical. So when my clients ask me questions about hair care or certain specific problems that they have, I always go deeper into it than I think the average hairstylist because I think hair care it comes first over the styling and the whole look. If it's not healthy, then you don't have the shine, that finished
Right.
celebrity look. Health comes first. So yeah.
So you have to advise people on diet and some other things too, huh?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm a big advocate of alkaline water. I don't know if everyone knows what
No.
that is.
Yeah.
Alkaline water is basically it's like ion infused water that they actually balance so that because we have when we eat, the acid levels in the foods that we eat are really, really high. So when you drink this water that's pH balanced, it balances your system to the point where all the systems, your nervous system, the digestive, because also we eat a lot of stuff that we shouldn't even be eating, according to our that's why I'm a doctor, according to our blood types.
That's good.
Blood types, our blood types really are the
All that relate to the hair.
yeah. Our blood types really are like our roadmaps to our health, and so when you balance your system out, everything else flows. Your skin glows, your eyes are bright, everything just looks great, and you feel phenomenal. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
alkaline water, you gotta go get some.
I like your look. That's a wonderful story.
I know, amazing, and it's for somebody who has an example like that. A lot of times we just learn something, just by the sharing of it, and I think that's a lot about what we do on the show. We may joke around, we want to do our support, but sometimes just basic knowledge about how you're sharing that.
Of course.
It's more serious than our playful thing around it. We have to color that because it's necessary, but you can definitely tell by you walking in. I said, "Oh yeah, shoot. I'm not gonna tell her that what I do. I ain't. It's not. I'm already embarrassed. Let me just keep the hair that I don't have." But no, we appreciate that only because it is important for us to get that knowledge, and this is our way of supporting. Because sometimes you'll be shocked, just like with Mario. Mario just said, "Hey, tell me about the alkaline part of it." And I've heard, but I haven't heard enough to learn about it. So I appreciate that you came on and shared that with us. Definitely, Mario. You got anything to do with them that is going to not embarrass them?
Well, I wanted to just because we were on that health kick, Vic.
Yes.
I just at least wanted to. We had promised we would at least do a shout out to our other resident health nut here.
Oh yes.
Vic, tell them a little bit about Turquoise.
Okay, now Turquoise, I have to, here's the thing I have to be very careful of because out of respect,
Right.
she plays in the Lingerie League. Now, I can't say too much about it. She's embarking upon her own career. She's going to be involved with us as it relates to hosting, co-hosting, and some other things. And so we've been meeting lately, and she is an example of a physical specimen.
Another one of these sisters
No
that's
joke.
working out.
No joke.
Can't jog with them.
Oh, no.
I ain't working out with them.
Wait a minute.
I'm working out with the stroke victims. I need to place where I fit in. I need to go where I fit in.
And say, wait a minute, I can't believe you did that. You see what happens?
It's the truth.
But
Look
you know
at
what?
Okay, did you show up to her
I
case?
showed the picture. Yeah, she.
Look at her. Look at that.
Okay,
She also
and
works out.
that's an old.
She almost fine as me. She in there.
You guys will get a chance to
Oh.
maybe meet her one day when you
Yeah.
come back, because she's going to be on the show too.
That's an older pic, and believe me, she's in even stronger condition than that. And she actually has done stuff. She hails out of Toronto, Canada, so she's done fitness support for those who are trying to go on, travel, get involved in dance routines, their health, the whole thing. So she is a marriage to what you guys represent. So to me, the idea that we're getting those type of folks involved with us,
That's
even
good.
if it
That's
wasn't
good.
planned, tells me to receive it.
Yes,
So I appreciate
absolutely.
that. Yeah, I thank
Absolutely.
you. I thank you guys so much. So you see her in the future. So for the most part, it's a celebration. And Mario, I'm just warning you right now. We're about to bring somebody up there next to you to remind you of the type of woman you need in your life that you can't get.
Oh, I know we got a surprise coming.
Yes, you do.
We do.
You
Now,
got
but before
surprise.
we go there, I just want to ask one quick thing though.
What is that?
You had mentioned to our guests, Xango, you were mentioning that you had a piece coming up. Before we move on, I gotta hear about that. Only because you guys, we mentioned earlier about some of Xango's previous films,
Right?
And one of them, Nuns with Guns. We just like the whole vibe of the trailer. So you got some developments, brother. Come on, give us those announcements before we bring.
Okay, Nude Nuns with Big Guns is going to be at the AFM, the American Film Market, November the 4th.
Nude guns. See, I forgot that part. That's right. They were nude. Nude nuns.
There's some nude nuns, but they're not playing.
They never do.
At that point, we would know. You all would know if it's going to be video distribution, or if it's going to be in theaters around the country.
Sounds good to me, man.
Also, our dear one of our favorite actors, Forrest Whitaker, he's coming out with they've shot the pilot already, which is called it's an offshoot from Criminal Minds.
Okay.
Criminal Minds was dealing with the minds of criminals.
Yeah.
But this one is criminal suspect behavior. So it's dealing with now the actual behavior of the criminals.
Okay.
And it's going to involve the martial arts, and which is where I come in at, and I've been fortunate to be on that show to shoot one of these series, one of the scenes, and very, very, very possible to actually be a regular on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Love that, man.
And there is a gentleman. He's known to a degree. I won't say his name, but he's asked me about portraying that character, the number one horror character. Who comes to mind?
Oh man, wait. See, I've got a Mario.
Freddie,
No. Are you talking about producer or actor or
No, the horror character in movies.
Jason? Wait a minute.
Jason.
No, wait a minute. I'm old.
Freddy
You
Krueger.
old? You're not
I'm
acting
old.
old. I'm talking about old. Okay, say triple OG, because if you're old, then you're OG.
Okay.
If you're a little older, then you're double OG.
Yeah, got
But
you.
if you're really in there, then you triple OG.
I'm triple.
This is triple OG
Oh,
of the horror movies.
Mario, he's got us on this one.
When
This
we-
Blackula.
Who?
Blackula.
Blackula.
He said that's triple.
The one and only Frankenstein.